Good morning. This is Jessica in the know. I have not posted in a while as I'm sitting outside drinking coffee at my apartment for the last day. No makeup, just woke up, so you see all the puffiness. I figured I started blogging again or just start redoing my YouTube channel because I've been MIA for a while. These pieces annoy me. You know, when you're looking at the camera, you're always checking yourself out. Do I look like okay here? Do I look okay there? I noticed my eyes are a bit puffy, excuse me. And recently I started wearing an eye mask to bed every night because apparently it helps out with puffiness. Who knew? And this is the last day of me being in my apartment, so I figured I'd sit outside and kind of watch the people get ready for work and look at the pigeons and pray that they don't poop on me. My friend had got this for me for my birthday, or excuse me, when she was in Amsterdam. Even in the morning, I'm still the fairest one of all, so I'll say that's true. So I decided to move from the center of Tel Aviv, which is kind of like Israeli version of Manhattan. The truth is I've never actually lived in Manhattan, so I don't know what Manhattan's like. The few times I was in New York, I was 17, and I remember going to a bar. They let us in, even though it wasn't legal. Knew the guy who was working there, or my friend knew the guy that was working there. Anyway, and I remember passing by these buildings, and I was really intoxicated. 17, it's okay. I woke up in the morning and I thought that I was in Manhattan, and I realized I was in Long Island, just to show you how much I don't know New York. So Tel Aviv is considered more of like New York because it's metropolitan. There's tons of people around, action, life, bars, coffee shops. And so I'm moving to Hadera, which is in the middle of no man's ville, considering for me it's quiet, it's next to the beach. I'll post some pictures and videos a little bit later. And I decided to make a big change. In Israel, I just turned 30 about a week and a half ago, so yay! So hopefully I don't look it. I'm worried about getting gray hairs and turning old. This keeps really getting on my nerves. Let's figure it out here. Where is it? There. Alright, okay, semi-better. Anyway, so I am moving to, I said I'm moving to Hadera, and, about me turning 30. So, I don't know if my viewpoint of age is still old, like 30 is considered old, and then everyone says that 30 is the new 20. And I definitely don't agree with that because I am very different from how I was when I was 20 years old, and I think I'm better in every aspect. But one of the reasons why I mentioned it is because about finding jobs. I felt that at the age of 30, I should be fully settled in my career, whatever I'm doing, and that I'd be able to buy a house, or I don't actually know where I got this information from, maybe from a movie or something. But I realized Israel is like the capital of startups, the capital of reinventing yourself and starting something new. And so a couple of months ago, I started working for a high-tech company. And it was inspired, one, by the desire of just being in more of a professional industry, a career, because I was working in sales before. But it also came from this book, which I highly recommend that everyone reads. As long as you don't have a problem with controversy ideas, it's not, if you're one of these people that you can't have anything that goes against whatever you believe in, then I would suggest, it's a disclaimer, do not read the book. But if you don't care and you're open to new ideas, then the book was fantastic. It's called A Brief History of Tomorrow. And I actually referred to this book in my interview, and I got a job at a high-tech company that I had absolutely no experience in. So So yeah, so I started doing that, and then whenever you're trying to make something better of yourself, it's called in Hebrew yirida. Like you always have to make a yirida before you go up again. So you have to go down in order to go up. And as we see in life, it's always an up and down pattern, but you have to realize why you're going down and how you're going to make yourself move up. So this is what I felt I did for the job that I took, and it's going really well, thank God. It's kind of like a student position, so it's kind of choking a little bit, but I hope that things will be better. I just want to give a shout out again to Facebook because I'm going to start reposting on here. There's a lot of noise going around. As I said, I'm sitting outside enjoying my last day here. You know what? Never mind. I was going to show a little bit around what I'm looking at, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm still not sure about the whole privacy thing on YouTube and the internet today. You can find wherever people are just by seeing a picture. So, worried about security. Anywho's, so the idea of the things that I want to talk about in my channel is pretty much everything. There's 1,000,001 bloggers out there, and they're talking about makeup or their experience. So mine is I'm Jewish, I'm Orthodox, a bit on the modern side. I am biracial. Can't really tell in the light, but I'm a redhead, and I have a story to tell and a voice to tell it, and I want to share my experience of living in Israel, my life, my makeup habits. I don't know, I'm a big book reader, so things that I read, and I want to build up a community of people that are interested in the same topics as me whenever. So the blog will be all over the place, but I think that it would be fun and interesting, and I hope that you guys all follow me. So now I'm going to go back into my mess of a house. If I open up this door, anyone that's a neat freak will scream and maybe will come here and help. Which I should probably do that. I should post it on somewhere on Facebook and say, hi, all you neat freaks, come and take a look at my apartment. Doesn't it make you want to clean? Maybe they'll come in and say, okay, well, I'm just going to clean. So I've been talking for about 7.5 minutes. I'm going to go and get back to the cleaning. And I will definitely be posting, probably this week I'll be posting a little bit more, a couple of videos just to make up for lost time. Although you can't actually make up for lost time, but I'm going to attempt to. So I'm going to go ahead, put some my facial routine. I got it from my mom. A little bit of clothing, a little bit of books that I've been thinking about, thoughts of being in America. I hadn't been back for 10 years, and this year, after not being back for 10 years, I've been twice, one for a good reason, one for not so good, which we'll talk about that a little bit later. And yeah, and also if you have any questions about what is it like living in Israel, or how is it like being a biracial woman in Israel, or any sort of questions about the Middle East, always go ahead and post it in the comments, and I will definitely respond. So again, this is Jessica in the Know, name of my channel. So I'm really happy to talk to all of you guys again, and stay tuned for more. Enjoy the sunny day, and now I'm going to show my world view. See those pigeons up there? My neighbor, he will throw bread, and you'll see like a whole flock of them all by my door. It's beautiful. I'm going to definitely miss it here. I'll talk about also my experience living in Jaffa, because I lived in like my street is a pretty primarily Muslim street. So that was also interesting for the past 1.5 years. All right, stay tuned. Have a great day. Bye.